here it is. Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be working on my nails. I'm going to be showing you how to create a pretty, very simple liquid chrome gel manicure using the newest Kokoist liquid mirror. And this is going to be hard because I have to choose one, but here we go. Hey there and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Paola of PaolaPonceNails.com and I help you master all of your gel nail services using Japanese soft gel only. If this sounds like a niche you'd like to consider exploring, then at the end of this video, do consider subscribing. I have a clear base on because I'm going to be using a tinted base by Nail Thoughts by Kokoist, and this is peach base, okay? And I'm looking forward to using this underneath for the liquid chrome. So let's do it. Again, I need a quick application. So this is a 3-in-1 and it's going to get me there. My nails aren't too long, so it's going to be just enough strength for them. I'm going to go ahead and apply this. And then once I've applied it on all of them, I'll bring you on so you can see how we work that new liquid chrome by Kokoist. Alright, so here we are with our 3-in-1 application, which is basically a builder, a base, and a color all in one. I switched over to my pot just because I guess I'm just so trained with it. I can work better with it. Thinning my brush is super important for me to use it as a liner. This formula here, just FYI, is a little bit more runny, actually very runny, and you have to work one nail at a time if you decide to use it. It's also a great formula for nails that are like up to like medium length. Something extreme like this, I would recommend switching over to your base and builder. It's just going to be way stronger, okay? So again, I'm in a pinch. I wanted something really quick. So instead of adding all the layers of color, just threw this on real quick. And now, all right, so now it's time to choose. And I think, I'm sorry, this is really a hard decision. I'm in between liquid chrome number 2 and 3. Oh, look at that. This is so difficult. Oh man. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for number 2. And if you guys want to purchase these or any other Kokoist products, you can use code PPN10 at checkout. These are now available. Okay, so here we are. This is the one that we're going to be using. Getting a little ahead of myself because I still have to shape these nails. Now, if you know me and if you've been following for a while, especially like recently on my Instagram, I've released a shaping guide. So the shaping guide is how to shape nails square, almond, oval, squoval, and round. So like the 5 more popular shapes in the salon, and I like to do it after applying my structured overlay. So head on over to the description box below. I'll link you to that course. It's a short little like 20-30 minute course on how to shape your structured overlays like once they've been applied into those 5 popular shapes. Again, and link in the description box below. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and shape these. I think almond or oval. Oval, I think oval. I'm going with oval. Okay, so oval, we're gonna go start shaping according to those techniques that I share with you in that course. I'm going to put my dust collector and then I'll bring you back once we're done with the shaping. Okay, so the next step after you've shaped your nails, and that was relatively quick, guys, using those step-by-steps from that online course, the Perfectly Shaped course. Just FYI, if it'll benefit you, definitely grab it. It's only $17. So now it's time to put non-wipe top coat, or if you have one of those burnishing top coats that are non-wipe also, that will work. So I'm just going to go ahead and use Ultra Glossy, and then we're going to jump into our liquid chrome, which I'm so excited about. As you can see, I'm a chrome girl. Like ever since they came out like 2016, 17, I'm all about them. So apply this very thin and I'll bring you back. Okay, so without touching the top coat, right, grab your liquid chrome, and I've cured this for 30 seconds, and now I'm just going to paint it a couple times on. So I believe it's like air drying, so it'll evaporate and cure. That's how that happens. Let's see. Already as a shimmer, it's really pretty, and I'm glad already I went with this choice. I really like it. Okay, so I'm going to do one by one just in case, and I don't have a little sponge, so hopefully this glove technique will work. Let's see if I have to let it dry for a little bit or if I can just jump right into it. Okay, so you do have to give it some friction. All right, so I knew I had makeup sponges somewhere, so of course the milk sponges by Miss Milo are gonna be perfect for this. Okay, so I'm back with some investigation, some independent journalism investigation here. So what you want to do is burnish this while it is still relatively wet. Okay, so you also need more surface area, and if you don't have like a makeup sponge or the glove thing ain't cutting it for you, welcome to my struggle. So just take a few of your lint free towelettes. Alright guys, so here we are with more research and development, and guess what? I figured it out. Here it is. Now, here's the things that I do for you. So I was like, it can't be as temperamental as a sponge. I thought, surely I can get some friction with this, with my gloves. You saw me struggling. But I was like, I'm gonna drive all the way to the store and pick up some makeup sponges and see if that's it. I really was like, it can't be that temperamental. This can't be the answer. So I got this, and guess what? It is the answer. So you are going to need some makeup sponges, okay? And I'm going to show you two ways that I tried this, okay? So here, if you mess up, here's something else to know. You can grab acetone or 90% alcohol. I'm going to grab acetone because I'm running a little low on my 90%, and it should be able to remove, right? I think, maybe, no. Okay, yeah. It's got to dissolve a little bit. So I am dissolving it. There you go. You guys can see it's clearing up. Okay. Preferably, I do not like to use acetone. It's a little bit more dehydrating. So I'm going to keep that in mind and make sure I really moisturize my cuticle, my skin, since I'm really, okay. All right, so it's melted off. There you go. Now, there was something that I was wondering while I was doing this last research and development for you. And I was wondering if I had to reapply my top coat, right? Because it's not like warm anymore from the curing. And the answer is no, you do not have to reapply your top coat. I'm going to show you. All right, first things first, this is what I did. Okay, and I went online on Instagram to find out how to apply this from like the Kokoist USA, Kokoist Japan, and then another buddy of mine from Australia, and she posted the winning video. So I'm gonna give you give her a little shout out, and whoever created that video also, B Lady Nails and Goods. If you guys are in Australia, she carries both Kokoist and Vetro, and this was the winning video for me. So again, big shout out to you, Tori. Tori was a student of mine. Now she's a distributor for Kokoist Vetro in Australia. So she's also a nail tech if you need your nails done, but I can imagine she's super busy because she's also a distributor. So this was the video that did it for me, okay? So I just kind of checked it out, did their method, which I'm going to show you, and I'm also going to show you what the clear liquid may have been from this tutorial, okay? So again, big shout out to bladynails.and.goods, okay? All right. You don't need to reapply your top coat if you have to erase it, right? Like I scrubbed it off with acetone. Don't need to reapply it. I already tested that, and I've done it a couple times. So again, it's good. All right, so I'm gonna grab the desired color. I actually even tried a different color because I was like, is it the color that's just not showing through? But I work with chrome a lot, and I know that's probably not it. It still works well in any color. So here you see what this would look like. Nice chromy nails. super chrome, right? So I know that's what we're looking for, and I was just not getting that. I was getting some subtle sheen, which was fine, but not the look that we are trying to achieve. This is the answer. Makeup sponge for sure, guys. You saw me try everything and it didn't work, so just go get those makeup sponges. I was able to get like 12 for $2 at Target. So all right, so this is what I've seen also on some videos. Okay, like apply, and then even on the Kokoist USA one, so it's like apply generously and then as soon as possible start rubbing, right? So I did that, and this is what I got. And we've been here before, right? Like you and I were like, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's what we're looking for, right? So I don't know. I mean, I guess if you keep doing it, you may be able to get it, right? Like if I do maybe another layer, that may work. Let's do it just for fun, because this is all for you. Like, I didn't want you to struggle. Part of what I do here is solving your problems, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do it again. Watch. You want to do it almost immediately, so do work one nail at a time. Okay, here's what you get if you do it that way. If you just rub it on there, and if you keep going like layer by layer, like, let me see if I can just scrub it a little bit more and get it more, oops, more glossy. So yeah, it's just like that, and it's not necessarily this, right? So I was like, what the heck? And then thanks to that video that Tori posted, I tried this method, okay? Hey, so inevitably, no matter how organized I was and how I schedule my services, sometimes I found myself running a little behind. And of course, I did not like that. I didn't want my clients to wait. And I found that the reason oftentimes why I was running a little behind in services was because my client wanted an awesome set of nails with this like really beautiful art that I could not say no to. And not knowing what I was getting into, I would just say yes and dive right into it. And it's in those moments that I wish I had a feature like the one offered by Yodeled booking software, where my client, after she books her appointment, can actually upload a file or an image of what she desires that day. And that way I don't have any surprises come her service, right? I know relatively what she wants and if I can achieve it, and I can communicate with her after that. Now, if you're new to Yodeled is a new booking software who developed their business with a small service provider in mind. They offer all of the features of a booking software to you for free upfront without the need for you to ever upgrade to access more features. Not only that, they allow you to pass down the credit card fee to your clients. That way, your client can appropriate those fees to whom they actually belong, the payment processor. And if passing fees down to your customers makes you feel a little nervous, don't worry. I put a sweet and free prompt down in the description box below, along with the link to learn more about how you can give free online booking and avoid credit card fees by using Yodeled. All right, back to the video. Get this one, put it on the sponge, a generous amount, even some here, because sometimes the sponge folds. Okay, you got your generous amount there. That's it. That's all you need, right? Little space. Fold it. I don't know if you should grab this with your bare hands, by the way. I should be wearing my gloves. Okay, wear your gloves, please. And then rub it in there. And now you can see a night and day difference. It's like the sponge allows maybe the liquid not to absorb so quick to the point where you can continue to glaze the nail, okay? All right, so this is probably a cheapy sponge and it's breaking, that's fine. I'm really particular about chemicals. I mean, we all should be, guys, okay? Doesn't matter if we're working with like relatively, you know, hypoallergenic product, you should still wear it. Okay, so look at that, night and day difference, right? And if I want this more chromy, all I have to do is get more of this stuff, like so. Oh, you should close this every single time, please. Just quickly give it a little couple turns. you will spill them. Okay, and then do it again. And again, I think the sponge just keeps it from evaporating, and it just has such a soft texture that it will not leave that imprint that everything else was leaving. Also, it won't scratch it off. It really will just glaze it on there. And there you have it. Like, that's the color I'm getting. Like, it still feels cold on the sponge. Like, again, it's just slowing down the evaporation. All right, now in that video, if you go check it out, you'll also be able to see like the person used like some towelette, right? And some liquid, some clear liquid. Now, in my experience, clear liquid can only be water or alcohol, right? So I have to take my pick, and I'm going with alcohol, right? And I was like, well, wouldn't that just rub it off? Well, you don't want to be too aggressive. It will be forgiving if you are. But basically, you know how it looks a little clouded right now? Basically, what that alcohol does is just wipe it clean. Because maybe, this is all theoretical, maybe the sponge leaves some of that color, right? Like pigment from that white. And then look, do you guys see how much clearer that is? Okay, so yeah, this is amazing. So yeah, so then I'm gonna just burnish the edges a little bit more, make sure it really sticks on there. And in the past, I've added a little bit of bonder on the tips, so maybe we don't have to do that now. We'll see. I'm just gonna wear it as is with some top coat, and then go from there, and I'll keep you posted. I'm sure whatever trouble I run into, I'll be able to troubleshoot, because this just seems like super easy. Look how pretty. If you want to support this video, then you can shop these and any other Kokoist products with code PPN10. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video valuable, would you do me a favor and give it a thumbs up so that I may help more people? Do check out the description box below for any current resources and promo codes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.